I just want you to hear a little bit from Greg Gentry, who will also be providing us information at the Farm Finance Conference. And Greg is going to talk about business entity structure. Greg is also part of our trusted circle of professionals, and he specializes in business entity structure as an attorney. So super excited to have Greg at the conference. So Greg, can you just tell us a little bit about, I hear a lot from our farmers about, should I be a LLC? Should I be an S Corp? Should I be a Corp? And a lot of times that comes with taxes. It's a tax question, but it can also be a legal entity question. And so for liability protection. So can you tell us just a little bit about what you're going to share at the conference?
So at the conference, I'm going to be talking about some of the various entity structures. You mentioned the S Corporation, the LLC, the partnership, and I'm going to go into some of the details about the taxes, about the liability protection, how you create these entities, and also what sort of tricks and quirks are involved in them. And then finally, I'm going to be talking specifically about why farmers and ranchers would want to create one of these entities to have their farm structured around.
Okay. And why should they come and hear you talk about it as an attorney versus just going to the state and filing the legal paperwork that needs to be done? Because it seems so easy. So why do I need to hear from an attorney, or why do I need to see an attorney?
Sure, and I mean, going to the Secretary of State's website is one of the steps in creating a business entity, and that part, I agree, is completely easy, no problem. The issue is, so you created this entity, but how is it going to be controlled? Every state has laws that say if you don't do any proper documentation, and when I say documentation, I'm meaning documents like bylaws, operating agreements, etc. If you don't do that, you're stuck with the default rules that the state has for you. And for a lot of people, that's not going to be appropriate for their situation. And the second reason, and this is probably the most important reason you want to be working with an attorney on one of these entities, is that if you don't follow the rules, these are called formalities, such as having minutes, and filing your reports with the state, you lose all of that liability protection that you would have had in that entity. So it becomes essentially just a stack of papers, and it's worthless. So that's why it's really important to work with an attorney.
Okay, and you're going to go over some of those formalities at the conference, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. That is exactly what everybody needs to hear. So obviously you are thinking about attending the conference, or you would not be listening to the video. So if it is something that you want to attend, that is going to be valuable information. I can't tell you how many farmers need to know, if somebody runs into you with the combine or whatever, what legal protection can you have so you're not losing the farm because everybody is sue happy today. So click the link below, get your ticket. It's only $199 per person. I mean, I don't know where, that's like spending an hour with Greg, and you get 2 days with him. So you can ask him as many questions as you want. He's not going to have his little time clock there. So make sure that you grab your ticket, and we will see you there. If you have questions, you let us know ahead of time. Thank you.
Thanks, Mary Jo.
Oh.